The easiest thing is for the FBI and others to actually not have corrupt people actually putting things for the FISA court. And I think the FISA court recognized that. So I think as we go forward, I think that's what we've got to look at, is finding ways to put the checks and balances in there so that there's not a political vendetta that we saw. But again, you had massive corruption. You go from the FBI director down, that's a problem.
Massive corruption from the FBI director down. That was Republican Doug Collins demanding accountability in the FBI FISA spying abuse on the Trump campaign. He's looking for checks and balances. This developing story, Senate Judiciary Chair Lindsey Graham reportedly saying yesterday that, yes, he has started taking closed-door depositions and testimony in the probe of the Trump spying campaign. The spying on the Trump campaign. Also, we have this story. A federal judge ordered Hillary Clinton to testify under oath about her emails. More on how that judge is boxing Hillary in. Let's bring in Heritage Foundation senior legal fellow Hans von Spakovsky. Great to have you back on, Hans. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
First, your reaction to Senator Lindsey Graham and the closed-door deposition. Is he going to call in James Comey, Rod Rosenstein, Sally Yates, Andrew McCabe?
He should. And in fact, this is very important what Lindsey Graham is doing, because, look, what Doug Collins said is exactly right. You have to have accountability. And what that means is that all of the officials within the FBI, the lawyers within DOJ, the agents within the intelligence, everyone who was involved in abusing their powers under the FISA law, they have to be punished. That is the only way to get accountability in what happened here.
How should they be punished? Because we've got critics saying this was the worst intelligence scandal in decades. In other words, somehow the FBI let inside its doors, inside an investigation, an historic investigation into an opposition campaign. They let in weaponized research paid for by the Democrats. How do you stop that?
Well, look, John Durham, the U.S. attorney, is looking into this and possible criminal violations. But just to give you one example, when FBI agents and DOJ lawyers submit their applications to the FISA court asking for electronic surveillance, they do so under oath. So to the extent FBI agents lied under oath in what they were telling the FISA court, they need to be prosecuted for perjury. That is one of the most obvious prosecutions that could occur and should occur.
Yeah, it's misleading a court. It got Bill Clinton impeached. All right, switching gears, the federal judge ordering Hillary Clinton to testify for the first time in a deposition under oath. Now, Judicial Watch uncovered the Clinton server email scandal. They're the ones who uncovered it. In its FOIA lawsuits to uncover what the Obama administration, what it was saying and misleading on Benghazi. Now, here's the thing. Hillary's private email server is connected to Benghazi and what happened there. The judge in this case authorized discovery into whether the Benghazi controversy motivated the cover-up via the use of Hillary Clinton's email system. So the judge said it was one of the worst modern offenses to government transparency in the history of the country. So the two are connected. Your reaction?
Well, this is Judge Lambeth, who doesn't mince words, and he is right about that. Look, we have very strict federal laws on federal records and transparency in order to prevent exactly what Hillary Clinton was doing. And it's a good thing that her deposition is being ordered. If you look at what Judge Lambeth said, he is obviously very skeptical about the collective amnesia that Hillary Clinton has expressed in the written interrogatories, the written discovery.
The selective amnesia, right?
Yes, the selective amnesia. And that's going to be tougher for her to keep asserting when she is in a deposition that is live before lawyers.
Let's talk about that. The judge said about Hillary's prior testimony, which was mostly done through written, sworn answers, the judge said that was not sufficient. The judge said, quote, the numerous times in which Hillary Clinton said she could not recall or remember, that's not going to fly anymore. The judge saying with the deposition, the Judicial Watch lawyers can hold up documents to Hillary Clinton, hold up testimony to Hillary Clinton, force Hillary Clinton to testify about these documents right then and there in order to refresh her recollection. Final word to you, Hans?
All of this is very important for one purpose only, and that is accountability to the public for wrongdoing in the federal government.
Well, she's in a corner now. Hans, great to see you. Come back soon.
Thanks for having me.